Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first of our Eurovision 2021 interviews for the season. And I am joined today by the one, the only Tusse of Sweden. How are
Hi.
you doing today?
Hello. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I'm chill. I'm mellow today. I'm having a chill day.
Good. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean, you had rehearsals a couple of days ago. So what
Yeah.
is today looking like for you?
Yes. Today is looking like I have some press doing some interviews right now, and then after this, I'm going to do some school assignments and homework and stuff like that, and then I'll go for a long walk and just think a little bit and just enjoy Rotterdam, and then I'll rehearse cameras and stuff in my hotel room, and then maybe I'll have time for a movie or something.
Yeah. So even
Yeah,
though you aren't really busy, you're still busy. There's still stuff going on.
exactly. Always, always.
Yeah, and speaking of school, I remember during Melody Festival and in the final, you had mentioned that you had been doing school and that you had a science paper. I think that you said that
Yeah,
you still had to write.
yeah.
How difficult has it been trying to keep up with Eurovision and school at the same time?
Oh, it's been difficult. It's been, it's crazy because right now I have the time to do that. Like, so that's great. But before this week, I haven't even have time to even log into my computer. So it's been stuff going on all the time, and it's been fun because it's fun stuff to do. But I've been a little bit stressed with deadlines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now I have the time to do it, so it's great.
I feel like you're just so full of positive energy and like
Okay,
your humor that just comes so naturally to you.
thank
Where
you.
yeah, where do you feel like that comes from? Like is there a source for that or is it just natural?
I think there's a source for that. I think because of my history, I've experienced a lot of negative things and traumatic like things, and I've just chosen to look at life on the positive note. Like, okay, so I've experienced a lot of negative things, but because I've experienced a lot of negativity, I only have the positive things left.
Mhm.
So I choose to see things in the hopeful way, and that it will get better. And I think also I always dress up in like happy colors, like in colorful colors, and that brightens up my mood as well. So I think it's just a combination of both.
Do you have any like outfits that you are like just dying to wear while you're here in Rotterdam?
Oh, I do have, and I actually get to wear my first one on the press conference, and it was amazing. I mean, oh, it was so much fun. I've been holding on to that. I was like, when should I have this? Yeah, I know exactly the time for it, and then I've been counting like the hours. I'm like 3 days, 2 days, and then I just had to wear it, and it's awesome.
Gotcha. And I'm
Yeah.
assuming that because I know that sometimes at Eurovision there are costume changes that you wear something to one rehearsal and then you try another thing in another. Is that red outfit that we saw on the first rehearsal, is that the final outfit or are there other options?
There are of course other options, but I thought it looked pretty good. It looked really fantastic on stage. So I don't think I'm going to even try other options. I think I'll go for that one.
Something else I wanted to ask you about. So obviously you have gone through the Olympics of national finals. You
Yeah,
you won the Melody Festival in this year,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
a tough competition. I mean,
It
that's
is.
that's stacked competition.
Yeah,
Do you feel like that competition prepared you for Eurovision at all, or is this like a completely different game?
I think it's a completely different game. I mean, of course, the national selection in Sweden it's harsh, and there are a lot of stars there. Like this year, there were like the Mamas, Eric Sade, Charlotte Perrelli, like all the veterans. And so for me to win, it was just out of this world. I was so surprised. So it's been like a journey that I didn't even know I could happen. But
Mhm.
seeing now the contestants and the songs for this year's Eurovision, it's a whole other game. I mean, oof, I don't know if I no, I don't think nobody can predict the outcome. I mean, it's just a blank page. So it's going to be so much fun to show like what we've been working on, but it's also going to be like a ruthless, a
Yeah.
ruthless.
Yeah, and
So
that's
it's going
what
to be hard for people.
That's what
She
I
wrote.
keep telling, on the press side people. They're like, "Oh yeah, this is my favorite and this is going to be the winner." And I'm like, "Well, you never know because
You never
you
know.
you could say someone's not a winner and then all of a sudden they're, top 3. So you
I
never know
know.
what's going to
I
happen."
know. I mean, it's Europe voting. Everything could happen.
Exactly, exactly. Well, speaking kind of the mamas, and Charlotte Pirelli and Eric Sade were also in there with you in
Yeah.
Melfest.
Mhm.
Have any of the former Eurovision artists from Sweden kind of reached out to you to show support, offer tips and advice? And what have they said?
Yeah, so I've actually gotten a lot of messages and good luck messages from a lot of them, like Benjamin Ingrosso and Sanna Nielsen and Loreen and Måns Zelmerlöw and everybody, and they've all been like, just enjoy the moment, just look up and take it all in, because it goes so fast. So just remember to enjoy it and give everything you have. And I remember the words that Loreen said to me, because she's a big like inspiration for me, always been, was just concentrate on what you want to say to the world and the message you have in the song, and you'll be great. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So it's been a great advice from them.
Yeah, and that's actually I think beautiful advice from
Yeah,
Laureen. Not
yeah,
shocked, Laureen is a great individual. Haven't met her
exactly.
yet, but from
Yeah,
what I've seen,
she's
she's great.
incredible.
Well,
Yeah,
one thing I really wanted to ask you, I mean, you are a younger artist.
yeah,
You got your start, I would say fairly recently, with your
yeah,
success over there in
yeah,
Sweden.
yeah.
And so, for some of our listeners who are tuning into this interview and maybe are
Mm,
from Sweden and are
mm,
trying to get to Eurovision one day,
yeah.
what advice would you have for them?
Oh, I mean, I'm I'm still like, oh my gosh, I'm here. But what I would say, what I would say is just, it's all about I think it's about the effort you put in and the like mindset you have to find to just keep on, you'll always get a no. There's always going to be somebody saying no to you, or everybody saying no to you, and you have to like believe deep down that you have a great, like, I think you have to believe in yourself at first. You have to know that you have what it takes, and you know your art. You know that you're a great songwriter. You know you have a great voice. You know you have the moves. So don't even question yourself. You have to like question everybody else. So you have to know that you're awesome and that you're going to pull through. So you can't listen to anybody trying to hold you down. And then I would say, just keep on writing songs, keep on singing, keep on doing what you know you're good at. And whenever there's an opportunity, take it. So you have to be able to take all the opportunities there are, like everything. So I would say it's all about what's in here. You have to know your art, and
Mhm.
then there's no stopping you, because whenever there's a no, you'll always find a yes, because you know that you deserve a yes, and you'll keep just going on and on and on. And so that's what I can say, I guess.
Yeah, that's beautiful advice. So
Mhm.
so if you are out there, if you are hoping Melody Festivalen is in your future, stay true to yourself and just keep
Yeah,
pushing.
yeah, keep
Uh,
pushing always.
that's great. Well,
Mhm.
and thinking about their competition this year
Yeah,
in Eurovision,
yeah.
if you had the chance to replace voices with another
Mhm.
song from the
Mhm.
track list, what
Okay,
song would you pick and why?
from the track list of every contester.
All 39, well, 38 songs from this year.
Yeah. Okay, but I would perform the song.
Yep, it's yours to
Okay.
perform. You're taking it from them.
I think I would choose, because deep down, I'm like a funky guy. So I would choose Iceland, 10 years with Daddy. I would say that song. I would have so much fun on stage doing his. I love his dance routines. He always do like corny stuff like this and stuff. So I would definitely choose that one.
All right, so hopefully, I mean, I will interview Dottie Frere later this week, so maybe I'll
Yeah,
propose a duet between Tusse and
of
Dottie.
course. That's yeah, I would love that to happen.
I see it in the future. I'm gonna manifest it out
It's in
there.
the stars. It's in the
Exactly,
stars.
exactly. Well, and what has been one thing that has really surprised you about being a Eurovision artist? Is there anything that you weren't expecting?
Mm. I think I didn't, because everything is new to me. So I guess every like single part of this is a surprise. But I think the most surprising thing is all the love and all the like hype. Everybody's so excited about Eurovision, and that's so much. That's so great. I get really positive and happy energy from everybody in Sweden every single day. So I just take it, and I know that I'm gonna need that energy for the stage later. That support means everything to me. So I think the support, the amount of support coming in from Sweden is like is it's crazy how much.
Yeah, and I would say that you're also getting a lot of love outside of Sweden too.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
are beloved.
That's great.
Um, so
Thank-
for the Tusse fans out there from Sweden or from outside of Sweden,
yeah.
what, if anything, can we expect from you after Eurovision? Is there anything
Oh,
in the works? Are there any plans, tours? I mean, obviously
yeah,
we're talking COVID right now,
yeah,
but in the
exactly.
future.
In the future. Yeah, of course there is. I mean, as I said, I'm a really funky guy, and I would love to just release a funk album and dance on stage and just have fun with that. And maybe with Daddy later. I don't know. So I think what they can expect is a full length album with great soul and funk tracks, and then a big like tour. I don't know if it's just in Sweden or any other place. Yeah, a great tour, much music. But first of all, of course, I'll have to graduate high school first to be able to focus on that. But you can expect a lot of great songs and great music coming up.
All right. So make
Yeah,
sure that you are following Tusse on social media, Spotify, YouTube,
everything.
iTunes, everywhere you can find you.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much for taking some time. Again, like I said earlier, I know that you are busy, so I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Really great.
But as the Eurovision artist that you talked to earlier said, make sure that you are having fun. Make sure that you're
Of course.
enjoying this entire time. And I cannot wait to see the amazing things that are yet to come for you, both at the contest and after. It's such a treat.
Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank
You
you.
are
It's
welcome.
wonderful time to talk to you.
Yeah. See you later, Tuesday.
Later. Have a great time.